Alrighty. Oh god. Alright, let's do this. I want to try and get through this section as quick as possible.
It's secret weapon time.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, yeah, big time.
Candy from a baby.
Shut up, Beta. Oh wait, yeah, circuit breaker. Is there bullets in here? No, cool. I know there's some in the next room anyways. I'm just gonna duke this guy out of the way a little. Alrighty, this part always turns me around a little, even though technically speaking it's supposed to be like a straight line, but hey. Gur to you, Sue too, sir. Good night.
Got you now.
Okay, can I activate the thingamabob from here? No, cool.
Always
That'd be
been
too
good
easy.
at running. Give you that.
Oh wait, yeah, X is this way.
Persistent bastard, aren't you?
I think I waited too long. Okay, no, it is this way. No, I don't need to save here yet. Like, if it were on hardcore mode, maybe. Honestly, yeah. Yes, I do, Sean. It's not even secretly.
Bravo. Gonna burn me alive now.
You'll never get your filthy hands on the G.
I'm not the only one after it. You realize that?
And you won't die alone.
Knows what she's doing.
Visitor clearance confirmed. Your ID is authorized until October 1st. Please return before this date.
Not gonna happen.
Went the wrong way again. There we go.
Enough with this cat and mouse game.
The game is over.
You lost. Tell me, is your husband still alive? Or did you kill him so you could take credit for G?
Interesting theory.
If you don't cooperate, I'll get a sample from the nest. Over my dead body. Where's Leon when I need him?
Ada later died of sepsis. And Leon lived happily ever after.
Ada? Damn it.
Oh yeah, Leon normally has a bandage here, but I thought that the clean costume looked so cool that I just kind of left it on. So if you were here for immersion... Okay, putting this down for now. I'm honestly glad that I got through the Ada section as fast as I did. For no reason other than I just didn't want to do it.
Ada? Where are you?
Wait, is there any ammo in this hallway? No. Alright, I can live with that. Okay, I think I already spent enough time last round putting some stuff away, so I don't think I actually need to. Anything in this hallway? No. I'm just making sure. Oh yeah, Leon's gotta jump into the shit again. It's like, once I get past the Ada section, I always think I'm further into the sewers than I actually am. It's mostly wishful thinking, I won't lie. Oh, 1 second. My stream just dropped on my monitor here. Sorry, guys. Alright, there we go. That's better. If you guys, if the visuals dropped for you, sorry, I don't know what the fuck happened, at least on my end. Oh, thank fuck. Okay, I think it's safe to say I can swap over to... Wait, do these things take the same ammo? No. Oh no, I just coincidentally have 17 of each. That makes me feel a little bit better. In that case, I'm gonna go for the Matilda, because I'll be using this gun the least in this playthrough, I think. Because, like, 1911 just has that much extra power that I really don't need to use the Matilda. I think I only really took the Matilda out that time because I was running low on ammo for the 1911. Oh shit. Ooh. I don't think I watched this tape in the Claire campaign, so I'll let you guys watch it this time. They can share. They're buddies. Nothing here. And this door's locked. Oh, there's some cool shit right behind there. Oh yeah, but I don't have the key. The same key for here is used there. You know what? I'm gonna kill these guys now and save myself the trouble later on. It's gonna waste some ammo, but frankly, it'll save me a lot of headache later.
Fuck you.
My sentiments exactly, Leon. Thank you. Do I have a knife? I do have a knife! Yeah, I didn't even actually use up too much health in my knife. That's some good news. Actually, I don't think I've ever jumped down here, have I? At least I didn't in the glare. Well, I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Anything else around here? Okay, it's lighting up blue, so I got everything here. I think this might just be where I started earlier, so I'm not gonna waste any time sniffing around. Not that I want to be sniffing around in the sewer, am I right? Unless you're into that. I'm not gonna shame you. Maybe I will a little, in my head. Oh, did one of you fuckers just get up? Please tell me one of you didn't just get up. Okay, you know what? This one's on me. I didn't actually get that guy last time, so... Oh, is he dead? Okay, I'll take it. I mean... It's reminiscent of it, for sure, Sean. Alright, I'm gonna take this. Actually, no, I'm not gonna take it yet because I want what's in there. Alright. Okay, so that's where I came from. I don't need to actually waste any time in that area. So I guess actually, for all intents and purposes, I was going the right way in... Because, like, again, the sewers... I think the sewers are different for Leon compared to Claire. Okay, this is telling me that I'm forgetting something, but I think that might just be the electronic part, like the rook key. It's funny, because he's a rookie. Should I take it now? Because as far as I know, I think it's literally just some gunpowder behind there. I think I might take it now and come back later if I have to or want to. Is this? Yeah, that is locked. Because I think as Claire, you come in through there and you unlock this. I am gonna apologize in advance. The sewer section is not my strongest. Yeah, there's no point huffing around here. I thought there was like another spiral staircase leading down, so I guess I actually do have to go this way in anyways, and create the shortcut for myself later. Alright, going down, I guess. Not in the fun way.
Shit.
Yes, Leon, you are in a sewer. Alright, this is where the G-babies hop up. I'm just gonna... You know what, I'm gonna try and see if I can just get around him. I really don't want to deal with him. I will take that. Yeah, there it is.
What the hell?
Because I think of all the creatures that can respawn in the sewers, I think the G monsters are those things. Because like zombies don't really respawn, or specific ones will spawn under specific situations. But I actually think that those guys do just respawn. I have no data saying otherwise yet, but. Okay, there are dudes in here, aren't there?
Where'd she go?
Nowhere important, Leon. Nowhere important. I think there's a coded, yeah. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Anything else in here? Oh, there is, apparently. I will happily take those, as I will need them at the very least for the G fight later.
I don't like the sound of that. Come on. Ada. I'm coming, Ada.
Oh, please, stop. Please, stop. Don't. No. No. Sorry, you freak! Don't hurt. Don't hurt him.
The virus. I'll bet those rats spread it.
Sorry, I turned my mic off there for a sec so you could hear the tape properly. Is there anything here that I can take? I mean, I can make some mag rounds maybe out of these. Yeah, I'll save those for the lightning hawk later. God knows I'm gonna need them. In terms of defense weapons, I think I'm gonna activate this one for now. I can stack these. Actually, no, I'm gonna save those two for boss fights. Very nearly took the minigun out by accident there. Don't want that. Alright, so this is where... yeah. Alright, the puzzle's a little different than... It's a little different compared to the Claire one. Basically, all of these are in the wrong area. I think I remember the solution, but, like, I'm gonna wait till I have all the pieces first, and I won't bore you to death with the details, so... I'm just gonna get on with it. I probably should save while I am here, though. And there's ammo here. Sick. Yeah, I'll take those, good sir. I mean, you guys can't see right now, but I'm actually kitted out in Resident Evil merch currently. I've got like a denim jacket that has my RPD patch sewn onto it. Well, ironed onto it. It was actually the first patch that I put on anything. I think I was maybe 14? 13 or 14. The jacket was actually too big for me at the time, but it actually fits me now, so I can honestly say that I grew into it. God, I was tiny. And I've also got like an umbrella t-shirt going on right now. I will take the T-tool. So if you do Claire B instead of Leon B, Leon leaves a note for Claire there, telling her to basically blow the fucking whistle on Umbrella if he doesn't make it out alive. And that's the safe. It has the thingy on the side of it. I think it begins with a 2. Wait, shit, did that monster actually hit me earlier? Because Leon's running slower than usual. Okay, no, I'm still in caution health. Caution health is still better than danger health. Oh, he ain't dead.
You bastard.
You killed Kenny. $212.8. Ta-da! The shotgun's like, I mean, I'm not a gun guy, but don't tell me like that this isn't aesthetically pleasing with the stock on it. Like, it's just, I don't know, I feel like I'm actually playing a zombie game now. Not that I didn't feel that way before, it's just... Shut up, it's cool, okay? Alright, apparently I'm still missing some items in here. If it were handgun ammo, I would greatly appreciate it. Oh wait, no, it's one of these bad boys. Yeah, I'll mix you guys. Okay, that's everything. Alrighty, time to open up some shortcuts, if I can help it. Because I think there's a hip pouch hanging around somewhere. Okay, these guys, I'm actually just gonna wipe these fuckers out, purely because, like I said during the Claire run before, I come through here a lot, so it would be stupid not to. I mean, yeah, I mean, it would make her section go a lot quicker, so, I mean... Okay, there is one more dude down here. I remember that much. Oh wait, shit, I've only got 12 bullets left for this thing. I might as well just use the Matilda, seeing as I have 23. It's not as powerful, but, like, I'd rather save the high-powered rounds. Okay, yeah, this dude, he isn't down. But he also isn't aggro yet. So, you know what, I'm gonna say that's a problem for future game, and I'm gonna save my ammo. For now. Alright, this is where I get the other two plugs. I mean, I was gonna run around and open some door. Actually, I can still do that. I think up here opens up a shortcut. Oh no, I think it's blocked off by a grate. Regardless, I'm picking up this key. I have room for... Oh wait, no, but then I don't have enough room for the flamethrower that's in the other... I mean, that takes up 2 slots anyways. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do some exploring for the time being. Yeah, this is the side that's broken. Okay. I think I am going to be that guy and head back to the item box, because I don't actually think that there is one anywhere in this room. Yeah, there's not. I can't think of one, so I'm just gonna do a little backtracking. I mean, it's not like I'm too far away anyways. It'll give me an excuse to run around aimlessly for a little. Not that I need an excuse. Actually, yeah, this brings me back into the lower waterway. I could just take the... yeah. You know what, I'm gonna risk some exploring instead of putting this back. I'm going to do a very not-so-sensible thing in a very not-so-sensible area. In a very not-so-sensible way, so it's on the right. Not today, bitch. Just in case. Bye, Felicia. Is that everything in here? Cool. Cool. And there is the hip pouch. Sick. That's just a roll of film, I think. I'm not going to be going back to the police station, so I do not need it. I think it's an attachment for the Lightning Hawk is what you can find on like Wesker's desk or something, but frankly I actually prefer it without the dot sight. so sorry, man. That was rougher than I intended. I feel terrible. I feel terrible. No, I don't. Not really. Like, I have no attachment to you. You're not a dog, you know? I'd feel bad if you were a dog, but you're not a dog. Oh, he's still alive. Okay, never mind. He must have heard me. Well, now I definitely don't feel bad about it. Actually, you know what? It's time to gangster his ass. Some would call that a waste of a grenade. I call that teaching him manners. I'm not going to waste this in case I get poisoned, so it's actually more sensible, I think, to take one of these bad boys. Well, that was instant karma right there, was what that was. This is the guy whose legs I blew off earlier. Well, you know what? Have it your way, I guess. I'm not dealing with that. See, now I'm just glad that I took out these guys earlier. My hard work is just paying off, you know? Alrighty. I can make some handgun bullets with this later if I need to. Or I could make some shotgun bullets right now, because I want to. Now I feel safe. Anything else in here? We good? Okay. The backtracking seems silly and unnecessary, but I promise it pays off. Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned in the last playthrough, but this thing here just leads back to the police station, but there's no reason for me to head back there. I do not want the extra stuff from the police station. I genuinely don't think I need it, especially for the amount of mag rounds that I have. Because even if I go into the Mr. X fight at the end with pretty much no bullets, there are ways to just kind of endure him, so, you know. It's fine. Okay, well I can go back through here again. Yeah, I hear ya, I hear ya. Uh-huh. Yeah, must be the Mondays, am I right? A joke which actually makes sense because it's Monday, I think. Is it Monday? I don't even know anymore, man. Okay, so he's doing his disappearing act, so that gives me a chance to plan out. Well, I can tell you where I'm not going. I'm not going to veer this way. I'm going to head back to the this bottom waterway because I now have enough space for the flamethrower, some herbs, and the 3 plugs. So, frankly, I'm just super prepared right now. Okay, cool. That actually is Monday. At least it is for the next 20 minutes. So you know what? I just managed to get that in there. Alright, gotta run. Gonna activate the flashbang, though. I'm not wasting that knife. It's far too valuable to me right now. Don't move. I mean it. You know what I've had stuck in my head for quite a while? Like the past couple of days at least. I don't know if any of you were around for my Fallen Order playthrough that I never finished, but I plan to, I promise. I'm sorry, I've just not been in the mood. Is like, you know, the opening song, like the actual licensed music song that wasn't actually made for the game, by like the Mongolian throat metal band, The Who, like spelled H-U, not W-H-O. It's such a killer song. I really, really like it a lot.
What the hell was that?
Oh no, it's not Wolf Totem, that's a different song by them. Although I have to say that song slaps as well. They did like a not a duet, what's the other word for it?
This is getting worse.
Collab. They did a collaboration with one of the singers from Papa Roach, and that was called Wolf Totem. It's really fucking good. Highly recommend it. Give it a listen. Honestly, I don't think you'd regret it. Oh, he's asleeping, and I don't want to wake him. But oh shit, what was the oh man, that's gonna annoy me. I don't remember the track's name from Fallen Order, but anyways, I've had that stuck in my head. Like normally I'd be able to sound out the actual song in my head to figure out the lyrics, but you know, it's in Mongolian, so not my problem. Okay, now it's my problem. Fuck, I'm gonna have to use it. There's a red herb in the next room. I'm good. That's gonna annoy me. You know what? Fuck it. Sorry, I'm gonna hold up a second. I actually have to look this up. It is actually going to annoy me otherwise. Black Thunder. That's what it was called. Black Thunder. Go listen to Black Thunder. It's a very, very good song. And then listen to Wolf Totem afterwards. They've been very good to have on the old workout playlist. Or even if you're just kind of doing something creative with yourself, just, I don't know, if you're drawing or whatever, it's kind of nice to just vibe to. Okay. There is a zombie in here who will need my attention, and I will need to kill him if I want to do this comfortably. Because, normally I leave the flamethrower behind, but I kind of don't want to do that this time because I'm at a stage where I do have to start looking at alternative ammo for the later parts of the game, because I don't want to just use up all my magnum rounds on regular zombies when I could just use them on the bosses later. You're not dead, sir. And that needs to be rectified. Oh, he decided to stay dead. How pleasant. Alright, this section normally takes me a while, but I think I have it down mostly. I'm gonna say mostly, because I don't want to jinx myself. I'm gonna kill this guy now, because, like, it's just gonna annoy me later. I have to pass through here again. A critical hit would be nice, game. That would be awesome. I'm just gonna use this up. Okay. Alright, we're good. I don't think the knife deteriorates when the enemy is dead, which is nice. I'm gonna take that. Oh, there's another one of you assholes. So technically you were alive. Sort of. I will take that in case I get poisoned on the way back. Normally I wouldn't bother with you, but you are in the way of getting to what I need. So, sorry. Taking this. Actually, I'm going to... Oh wait, no, I have shortcuts for everything currently. Alright. I keep thinking that I have the Lightning Hawk in my inventory and that it's taking up a space, but thankfully that isn't the case right now. Okay, now, how am I gonna do this? Alright, queen plug up in this bitch. King plug up in here. Oh wait, no, I don't... Do I need it there? No. No, I think I just take this and jump back down, don't I? Oh wait, no, yeah, I don't even need to jump. I can just... Duh. I'm smart sometimes, I swear. Okay, that's everything. Cool. Alright, yeah, that was relatively painless. Mostly. Oh shit, my birthday's this month. Huh. Okay. Alright, gonna go for it. Shouldn't have gone for it. Have to go this way, there's shit in the way, I think. Thank fuck for invincibility frames. Okay, no, this was the side where shit was in the way. So I actually fucked up, technically. Not even technically, I drastically fucked up. Well, this is a pickle. Can I eat this on its own? I can eat it on its own. I've never tried that before. Well, now I need the other one anyways, so that was actually kind of wasteful. And goodbye to my knife, I guess. Well... Well, now this is just bullshit. I feel cheated. And one more of these jerk-offs is about to spawn here in a second. I think that's death. I'm pretty sure this straight up bites my head off, or at least poisons me. Am I poisoned? No, cool. Alright, the blue herb from earlier must have given me like slight immunity, so hey, you know what? I'm not about to complain about it. I'm not about to question it. I'm just gonna get the fuck out of here. And hope that I have enough health to deal with, G. I swear to God if this kills me. But you know what? I'm just gonna ignore him. I don't have to come back down here again. I'm good. Stairs, 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 stairs. Here we go. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's not looking good. Part of me's thinking I should have died and started over, but nah, it's fine. Yeah, there's no healing items in here. I'm actually kind of fucked. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna see if I have some first aid sprays in the box at the very least. I hope I do. I don't think I do, but I hope I do. You know what? I'm gonna take this because I know that there is a red herb in the next room before I fight G. Before I go into like the mini Birkin boss fight, I'm gonna hang on to that gunpowder in case I need it too. I can put this away though, I think. I don't think I need this. He says probably 5 minutes before he needs it. I do it for the serotonin, okay? I get very little of it these days. Ah, that's nice. That's good shit. I like that. I like that a lot. Not that it's gonna mean anything in a few minutes. Alright, I'm not even gonna bother saving because I get an autosave when I do this puzzle anyways. Alright, I've got all the pieces, so... Rook's next to the knight, not facing the queen. King's not next to the queen this time, but he is facing the knight right at the end. Right at the end, okay. And the knight isn't where the marking says. Which means that the pawn at least is in the right place. Bishop's in the wrong place, I think. The thingy says the knight's in the wrong place, so the knight's in the wrong place. I'm just gonna read it again. Okay. I get the feeling, since, alright, so the king isn't next to the queen, but that doesn't mean that it's not on the same wall as the queen, and I think that's what fucks me up normally with this puzzle, because, I'm gonna level with you. I'm not good at this one. Like, at least in the A scenario, I can kind of guesstimate it, but, here, not so much. I'm gonna start with this side, because, like, I already know the pawn is in the right place. So I'm going to put the... Right, so what's the rook facing? I'm sorry, I just... Rook's next to the knight. But not facing the queen, so the queen doesn't go in the middle on this side. I think she does go on this side. So... knight? No. Yes? No. Maybe? No. No. I'm probably gonna regret that. I mean, So the knight's facing... Oh, so the rook is next to the knight. Okay, so it's pawn, rook, knight. So this must be... I'm sorry, I've played this so many times, and this is the one fucking puzzle that it always trips me up. I thought I remembered it last time. I mean, I remembered it in Claire, but, like, at least two of the pieces were in the right place as Claire, like, the pawn and the knight. You didn't have to move at all, and you only had to worry about, like, 3 of these, and, like, the bishop being in the wrong place. Anyways, so... what did I put here? I put the knight there. So I guess the king goes here? No. Does he? I can honestly say that I didn't use Google for this the first time I played it. The second time I played it, I definitely did. But I could just never fucking remember it for the life of me. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, guys.
Almost there, Ada.
I was mostly half-assing that. Frankly, I actually expected to spend the rest of the stream here because I just couldn't for the life of me figure out this fucking wall. You know what? Not gonna question it. I am gonna save here though. I know it auto-saves me, but it just occurred to me that there is pretty much like it auto-saves me right before a boss fight, and I want to be able to go back and feck around with my items if I need to. So, actually, you know what? I'm going to take some coffee. Yes, I am stalling. Why do you ask? Okay. Alright, dead man walking, I guess. I could take the lightning hawk out, so I have it. But I don't think I need it. Not right now. I mean, I could use it, theoretically, but I want to save it for, like, the end. Especially, like, the end, just because I might need it for X, and I might need it for, I mean, I will need it for the G fight towards the end. I'm gonna mix these. I just need a red. There is a red around here somewhere, I think. Okay, yeah, it's a shortcut door later. There is a red around here somewhere. If there isn't, I'm gonna be mad. Ah, thank fuck. I'm actually gonna have to take this now. I probably should have waited until the actual fight with G started, but I wasn't thinking ahead, I'm not gonna lie. I thought I had an answer for that, but I don't. I guess I know I'm gonna get hit by the fire straight away. It's just like, see that little shield icon down the bottom right? For anyone watching who didn't watch the last part, that's actually like a defense thing. So you resist a certain level of damage from your enemy when you take it. Like the blue herb itself isn't just for poison. It's very handy against poison. It cures you pretty much straight away. And as we just learned today, you can actually take it on its own. I didn't know you could do that. I was mostly chancing my arm, so I didn't have to use my RGB. I ended up having to use the RGB anyway, so that's neither here nor there. Shut up. But anyway, see, look, I'm still in fine health, but down the bottom right, my shield is slowly going down. Alright, he is really ticking me off. I got really bad RNG for this fucking section. Alright, just gonna run by him. Just gonna run by him.
It's still alive?
Yeah, Leon, I'm sorry, buddy. Not just sorry that he's still alive, but I'm sorry because this next part is also one that I'm not particularly great at, so I'm really sorry, man. You're just gonna kind of have to deal with that currently. I don't know what to say to you other than apologize, buddy. You're it's probably gonna be the cause of a lot of your deaths, and there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, there is something I can do about it. It's called not sucking at the game, but this section, oh boy. Ow. I probably should have taken more herbs with me, but I really need them for later, as, you know, as seen by the last time I did this section, and the last time I had to do the end section. Shit. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna die here just because I'm standing here too long. Alright, well that went horribly. Do I still have a knife? No, I do. Oh, I do. Hang on. I'm gonna deal some damage on this fucker before I can actually get the thing back again, so I don't have to actually hit him with it as many times, because there is a way to actually win this fight without even using so much as a bullet. But you have to do this like 3 times.
Let's do this!
Okay, that wasn't enough to do it in one go, but hopefully I don't have to do it again. Alright, I'm gonna take this, even though I don't really want to, but it's the best I can really do currently. I don't have another red. That, like, lower waterway section really did a number on me. Fuck's sake. I'm sorry, guys. Shit, shit, shit. I hope that was enough. Okay, that's wrong. Okay. I'm not gonna lie.
Let's hope that's the last of them.
I thought I'd die a bunch there, but I didn't. I'm out of shotgun bullets, but not dead. Well then. Oh yeah, I still have to pull the lever. Come on.
Ada! Ada, where are you?
Over here!
Ada! I was getting worried there for a sec.
I can't get it out.
I don't know if I should,
Just do it. I can't walk like this.
Okay. Hold on.
I can do it myself.
Just relax, okay? So, what do we do now?
Get yourself out of here. While you still can.
I'm not just gonna leave you. Not like this.
You don't understand. The situation's worse than I thought.
You're not getting rid of me that easy. You protected me. Now it's my turn.
Didn't realize we were keeping score.
Grab my shoulder.
Don't push it, rookie.
Okay, just trying to help. Watch your step.
You want to help? We have to get to the nest.
Nest?
Umbrella's lab, right beneath us. Net let it slip. That's where the virus samples are. You up for this?
Think I could fit it in my schedule.
Come on.
We got work to do.
Yes, ma'am.
The cable car will take us down to Nest. My wristband's our ticket to ride.
Nice. Where'd you get that?
Borrowed it. Anyway, we're almost there.
Since Leon was like totally fine in that last cutscene, I like to think that he was acting all tough, but then the minute Ada turned around, he like hunched over because he's in danger health, like, oh god, I'm gonna die. Oh, me hurt? Nah, I'm good. Oh god, it hurts.
Let me carry you.
No. That'd only make me feel worse. How's the shoulder?
Worse than it looks.
What a pair. Both got one foot in the grave. That should take us where we need to go.
Frankly, no, Sean, I don't.
This may be a one-way ride, so be prepared, Leon.
This tram is bound for Nest. Do not exit until the final destination.
You know what I was thinking? I can't wait for the FBI to raid Umbrella headquarters and take those bastards to justice.
I agree, but to be clear, you're not working in official capacity. This is a federal case. Once we get the G-Virus, I'm back on my own. Hey, Leon. Trust me?
No, not at all.
You trust me?
Honestly, if I didn't, you'd probably be dead.
Right.
I thought I might need your help, and I was right. If you can secure the G-Virus, I can make sure what happened in Raccoon City never happens again.
Ada, you said it yourself. It's a federal case. I don't
Leon,
have the authority.
Look at me. I'm a liability now. If I'm gonna finish this case, you're the last hope I've got.
I'm not just gonna leave you here. What if you're attacked? What if you need help?
I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. I gotta see this through. And I want to see you again. I got plenty to live for. Trust me.
Now, arriving at Nest.
Go. Please, we don't have much time. You're gonna need this.
Okay.
Leon. Counting on you.
I know.
Joke's on you. I don't know how to count. I'm gonna take a healing item with me just in case. I'm gonna put this away though. Just for now. Should I take any other defense items with me? Any flashbangs? Nope. Okay. I'm saving those grenades, my guys. Alright.
For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open.
No.
For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open.
I don't wanna.
For your safety, stand clear until the door. Welcome to Nest. Enjoy your visit.
Okay. I wonder where the G-Virus is.
Shotgun ammo, how I have missed you. Man, zombie apocalypse or not, who leaves like a half-eaten pizza just left out? Like, finish it, you know? If that's gonna be like, I don't know about you guys, that'd be a priority for me, zombie apocalypse. Yeah, I'm bringing this fucking pizza with me, what of it? Don't even care if it's taking up 12 inventory slots, I'm taking that pizza. It's wasteful otherwise. It'd be insulting to the pizza to let it rot. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Alrighty, no items in here to speak of. Need the blue for that. So, it's the only way I'm going this way. There's actually a mod on PC that I really want to try that actually lets zombies go down with one-hit kill headshots, but the rest of the hits all over their body won't actually register as damage.
Son of a bitch.
Alright, that dingus is preoccupied. I'm gonna see if I can actually take the items here. Alrighty, spend some ammo, get some ammo. Nice. They gonna wake up? No? Am I good? Any herbs in here to speak of? No? Can I please get a herb? Can I get a herb, please? Alright, there is a dude in this corridor, I remembered that. Did I just backtrack? I think I needed to go for that, fucking ladder. I believe I did just backtrack, because that is the reception there. I think the reason that this is still lit up red is because there's items in here, the nap room, and the kitchen. I can go back. I think I've actually got to get around her. Yeah, it's doable. Screw it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna see if I can go around the back. Giggity. Not gonna worry about it. Nah, out of curiosity, did I walk by items? Gunpowder. Okay, you know what? I can take that from the kitchen. For Gucci. I think I can happily also say that I have enough fuel to take care of those, got enough fuel to take care of those guys later. Oh, thank fuck. Alright. Also, is this... Yeah, it's full on ammo. I never used it. We're good. Alrighty, so I took every item from here. I don't need to come back here apart from the nap room, which I'll need to remind myself has a hip pouch, but here I need to get the little signal modulator from the walkway in order to use it anyway. That guy I'm taking care of now. I always seem to get a critical hit on him. I'm pretty happy about that. Alright, nap room. I will take the Steely Boy ammo. these open. I don't think there's any zombos in here. I will add that to this right now, actually. Cool. Also, for anyone who doesn't know, if you have attachments on your gun, right? See, I'm the kind of person who examines everything for funsies, at least in my free time, not so much on a stream. But I'm just going to show you here now. Bottom left, it actually tells you what the custom parts do if you forget what they do. So the regulator makes the fuel last a little longer, makes the gun itself, or well, the flamethrower itself, a lot less leaky. Excuse me, sorry, that'd be the coffee coming back. Oof. Oh god. Long barrel extends the clip capacity and boosts the damage on it. And the stock lets you shoot faster, which is nice if you're a spray and prayer. Oh, shit, I'm still in danger health. I mean, I could take this and I'd be, like, slightly better. It'll put me in caution, but again, like, you remember me from the Claire battle earlier. I'm going to be saving the healing items that are in the chest, probably exclusively for that, if I can't find any reds to mix with. Or any blues, like I said. I'll need the defense. Anyways, I know it seems like that was stalling, but it's just, I don't know, it's a nice little detail that I'm glad the game actually put in. Helps you keep track of all your items then too. Well, not so much your items, but your upgrades, you know? It's handy. It's clever. And now I don't have to go back to that room again. Ever. Although I have to say, Nest, if you're iffy on using any of the infinite ammo guns, Nest is the place to use them. Not just out of convenience, it's just so
Your
fun.
presence is urgently requested by Chief Cartwright in the East area.
Alright, now, before I walk by this like a fucking idiot. Alright, I'm actually gonna go back for that hip pouch. And again, I can bypass the cafeteria now that I have the blue tag in my wristband. And the zombos can't actually open the slidey doors, to my knowledge, except for the green ones. The green ones I think can, like the herbicide monsters can. Alright, so that is OSS. I think the nest section actually is like my favorite, like mechanically my favorite part of the game. Like it's just, it's so chill. Like it's stressful as hell, but when you know what you're doing, it can become like one of the most like chill parts of the game. Did I get everything in here? Cool. Alright. Bye, Mr. Lee. Dr. Lee. Sorry. You worked hard for that title. You went to med school. You deserve to be called doctor. Bye, Dr. Lee. In case you're wondering why I'm not mixing gunpowder, I'm going to be mixing for shotgun bullets, because, again, you've seen the G-fight from the last part. Like, I'm going to need it. Although, what I will do, I will save now that I have the hip pouch. I probably shouldn't have saved over that in case I needed to go back to the sewers and collect items, in case I fucked myself, but here, damage done. Can't really afford to worry about it. No more items in here. Cool. At least I don't have to go looking like a moron. Because that, ladies and gentlemen, variations thereof, would be, embarrassing. Oh, I think there's a first aid spray in here somewhere. I'll take that other green though. Probably should have just saved in this room as opposed to the last one, but hey, it's done now, am I right? It'll autosave for me in a little while anyways. More gunpowder. See, I don't really want to mix for the Matilda currently. Because I just haven't been using it. I do like it a lot, especially in Leon A, it's very, very handy because it's pretty much the only handgun that you have, bar the Lightning Hawk. I think I can put those away, but like I said, I'm mixing for handgun ammo, or shotgun ammo, because look, I literally have 7 bullets and I'm going to need them. So, yeah, nothing for it but to move forward. Actually, which way is this? Because this way is, yeah, this is the stairwell. Okay. Did I get all items from here? Yeah. Alright, alright, alright.
Jesus. What happened here?
Taking care of this guy before he becomes a problem. There we go, that's what I needed. This area, way easier to do as Leon, because Claire's grenade launcher, the flame rounds, I just don't think they do as much regular damage as, like in one go, where at least Leon's flamethrower is a little bit more consistent, I guess. And you can kind of just feather it, you know? Like that. Alright, there's nothing I can do about the ones that respawn in here later on. Because like that guy, he just hangs from the ceiling and he's supposed to drop later and now he can't drop. But I think the game actually does put in another one of those fuckers later. And they're annoying as hell. I don't really like that about this part of the section because like those who are clever enough to kind of figure it out and go, okay, yeah, I see it. They don't really get the gratification of being able to go through a clear area later. It's just kind of like, I don't know, it's a bit like a false success then, because later on you have to go back and then, oh, another enemy's just kind of spawned semi-randomly, except it's not really random because they're generated to spawn there. So, I don't know, it's like slightly annoying. Alright, let's see if I can remember these. So, oh wait, no, that was for the A scenario. Can I go back? Alright, so it was... I can't remember if it was this one or this one. Let's go with... I think it was this one. And it's the colon... 2F or F2? This is just what I call F. Okay. Wait. No. Why couldn't they just use numbers? Yeah. Okay. Maybe it actually was this one that I was supposed to use. So, this. This. This? No. I'm telling you guys, I really don't want to go back to that cafeteria to look for a fucking trophy. Or not the cafeteria, there's like a lunchroom downstairs, and I just don't want to, I just don't want to go back there. Um... Wait, no. Cool. A lot of the symbols just look the fucking same, so it's just like, am I dumb, or like, am I actually just hitting the same? Am I dumb and am I hitting like the same symbol over and over, or am I just using the wrong variation? It's just like the colon and like the sort of quotation mark looking things. Oh, thank fuck. I'm gonna actually wait and I'm gonna be cheeky. I'm gonna see if I can find a blue herb to mix with that and get a full one, so I can get some defense against the fuckers downstairs. Grenade. They stack, so I'm okay with taking 2 of those with me currently. Anything else in here? There is shit still in here. Okay. I'll get to that in a second. Unless that's the reason that the room is lit up red. Which it very well might be. Oh, wait. Haha. Okay, there's still apparently more shit in here. Can I break this? No. Okay, just making sure. It might literally just be this, but I really just do want to be thorough. I don't want to make the same mistake that I did during Claire. Okay. I think it is just the herbicide. Now, I think that this is the reverse of RGB, RGB, RGB. I think it is like BRG, maybe?
Manual mode engaged. Adjust amount of solution to match cartridge capacity.
So. Okay. So it's BRG. Fuck. I think I've already fucked up. I can't add to that shit. Wait, duh. Oh, I really hope I got that right. I don't want to be here for hours. Okay. Cause I'm not, I was legit thinking of pausing the stream here and Googling it rather than spending the rest of the stream trying to figure this out. Or I was gonna just like end the stream here, then Google it, then do it, and then just like start the next stream up with the cartridge. But because like I thought it was going to be just like BRG, BRG, BR, but then I was like, that doesn't make any sense now because you need to be pressing green a lot more to actually disperse this thing. So I'm like, just ignore me, I'm a fucking idiot. And I'm actually gonna whip this out. I'm gonna try and just avoid these guys, and I'm also gonna save my knives by using this instead if I get caught. I'm gonna try and not kill these guys too much because they're gonna respawn later anyways, and Mr. X is gonna come through here. There's literally no point in trying to like take them all out. I think I'm just gonna I'm gonna try and down this one and walk by him. Like, I'm saving my flame for later. Alright, I think there's something in the corner here. Or was there? Yes, there was. Oh, that's just the door. Never mind. Apparently there is something in here, though. Maybe it's this corner? Was there ammo as Claire, or, like, herb? Herb would be great. Map? Map. I mean, I kind of know this area, but I'm not going to complain. Large gunpowder. Alright, well, at the very least, if I don't find any more white gunpowder, I can at least mix a shit ton of Matilda ammo, and then I won't have to worry about running out of resources at the very least, because at least I can say, well, I got my handgun bullets, and I'm always saying I'm a handgun main, so I might as well use the fucking handgun, so, you know, it's whatever. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. I think there's liquors in here. I remember liquors when I was Claire, anyways. If I hear the noises, I'm just gonna take the herb straight away, because, like, I don't... Like, I'm just not in the mood to get bummed by a fucking, liquor. I will take these. Thank you, game. Wait, no, shit, the game's being generous. Bad game. Bad. When the game is generous, that means bad news. Oh, shit. Well, the good news is, if there are liquors here, they haven't spawned yet. Because if they did spawn, they would have heard that. Just in case. Because if these fuckers all get up, and I know some of them will when the lights turn on, I at least want to be prepared. I really should take a healing item right now, but here, if they grab me, or if they're about to grab me, I can just like, I could just open up the inventory last minute and figure it out. Like I said, problem for future game. Oh wait, what does this one need? URF. I like that little minigame puzzle. It tickles my brain in a good way. I like it a lot. Alright, now these are about to get up. Okay, I don't have to worry about items, so I can actually just run for it, I guess. I just don't want to wake any of these dudes up. And I'm just paranoid that there is a liquor in this corridor, somewhere hiding. And if there isn't one, well, there will be in a bit. So, alright, that's a server room. I can save there. The low temp testing lab does have zombies in it. I'm actually just going to go to the server room. I won't save, but what I will do is see if there's at least a blue herb or something that I can make a full sort of defense heal with, you know? It seems risky, and it is almost unnecessarily risky. Very unnecessarily risky, but, like, look, like, I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. Alright, I'm not gonna complain about that. There's more shit in here, so I'm gonna collect that before I save. Knife. Knife to know. I'm actually gonna put that away for later. Cool. Because I've got 2 in my inventory, so if I have to put one in one of the green dudes as a defense mechanism, then I can. Okay. I think I can put this away too. And like I said, if it comes down to it, I can just mix them all later and worry about that when I need to. Is there anything else that I can put away? I want all my defensive items out. I'm going to be a greedy bastard and keep all my defensive items that I have in here in my inventory. Okay. You know what? I'm afraid of actually getting hit now, because Leon is officially in a state where if a fly lands on him, he will die. If flies were a thing in this game and not just RE7, if a fucking butterfly were to land on him, he would die. I'm surprised that the can he kicked earlier didn't kill him. So at least if I go with my, I'll use my fucking herb as a defense mechanism fucking item if I'm about to get hit. If that plan comes to bite me in the ass, at least I have a save here. I'm not going for any S ranks, I'm just having fun, like I'm just fucking around. If I wanted to do an S rank playthrough, I'd probably be doing it for the Claire campaign, because I've already got an S rank for Leon on hardcore, which, like, I'm already pretty happy with. I don't need to do it again. And I'm nearly 4 hours into the Leon campaign on B, and I think the cutoff time for an S rank is like 2 hours, an hour and a half, something like that. So I can take my sweet ass time if I really want to. Just looking at the chat. You need a Google for the thingy too. Yeah, like that mixing puzzle is a pain in the ass. Like I said, I didn't use Google for like the first time around. I like to kind of figure things out the first time. I like to figure things out a lot the first time. It's Resident Evil for me. It's not like the vanilla version of the game if it's not making you think a little. And I like games that actually do make me think a little. But I'm at a stage where I think I can play this shamelessly without using Google, purely for the fact that I've played it so many goddamn times. It's like RE4. I think to be entirely fair, I think I'm at a stage where I don't even need to use Google for Resident Evil 4, because, like, it's genuinely, like, you're probably sick of hearing me say this, but it is my favorite game of all time. So, you can only imagine how many times I've actually played it in the past, because, you know, because this is my favorite game, it's the game that I can kind of pick up at any single point in my, oh god. Yep. Okay. I knew the liquor was coming. It was a matter of what. See, now I'm just glad that I saved. Fuck, what was I saying? Yeah, like for Resident Evil 4, I don't even need to use Google. I just kind of know. If anything, I use the map here and there, but that's what it's for, you know? Like, part of Resident Evil is getting turned around and stuff like that. Now, I know people do just, like, learn games like the back of their hand, and that's cool. That's brilliant. That's definitely a valid way to learn how to play a game. I'm just kind of not really like that. I just like to learn by doing. I don't really... I sometimes make notes. I do sometimes make notes. I really want to make a notebook for this game. I want to, like, write myself a little guide for this game, and I might even use it on a stream. That'd be fun to do. Like, I actually want to do it in like a little leather-bound notebook. I might have talked about this the last time I was on, but yeah, I want to do it in like a little leather-bound notebook, and you know, like the notebook that what's his face, Elliot had. Death 2. I'm just gonna run for it. I don't want to use the herb yet. I'm greedy. You know, like the notebook that Elliot has at the start of the game that he gives to, or not gives to, but like, you know, because he's fucking dying. Claire or Leon, depending on whoever comes across him in the A scenario. I basically... This is my long-winded way of saying I want to kind of like make that notebook. I've seen people do it, and I thought, oh, that's a neat idea. You can kind of, like, you know, make little notes in the game as you go along. So I got like a leather-bound, like, I mean, fake leather, bound notebook from Tiger, and like for like 250, €3, and okay, success. Success, I think. Oh wait, no, shit, I was supposed to take a left. Alright, he can't get through this door. I'm good for now. You know what, I'm going to use this as an opportunity to go through here and open my shortcut, so I can come back later. Oh wait, no. Wrong gun. I'm not wasting a shotgun on this guy. I'm gonna clear this hallway out though, in case I need to later. Crit hit. Nice. Now, I think there is a plant monster here. If not now, then when I get the cooling agent. Ah, there he is. Feather it. But yeah, definitely want to make a little guide for this game. I mean, some would say that it ruins the experience, just kind of knowing everything about the game and not really experiencing it fully, but, like, I can still, you know, put down the notebook if I wanted to and put it away, but, you know, it's just something that'd be nice to have. I also really want to get, like, a little replica of the little keys. You know, like those are things that you can get. You can get like replicas of. Oh, for fuck's sake! You can get replicas of the police station keys. I wouldn't mind having those in like a little display case. Or you know what would actually be really cool is if you could get like key covers. I'm actually gonna burn this guy. Oh, that's a flashbang. I don't think I've used a flamethrower on an actual zombie before. I was hoping that I guess it would just work like the Crimson Heads, but it doesn't. So that's kind of sucky, but whatever. I guess I was just kind of low-key hoping that it would be as powerful as Claire's acid rounds, because that shit is, whew. Do I have... I mean, I've got gunpowder in an item box. Forgot to actually take it. Oh, this is just telling you about the veggie men. Okay. That took more ammo than I am willing to admit I wanted to use, but at least I'll be able to mix some for Matilda later. And now that's open. Did I get all items in here? I didn't get all items in here. But it brings me back to a save room, so I'm okay with that outcome. Mostly okay with that outcome. You know what? You spend some, you save some. Yeah. Alright, that's everything. Back down here, I suppose. And here's hoping I don't get, you know, totally fucked by one of the lickers. Okay, yeah, they're behind that door. So I'm just taking an immediate right. Phew, that was dicey. Oh, so that's where they put the trophy for B. I keep thinking it's in the cafeteria. Alright, she does get up on the way out, but I'm gonna see if I can just slip by her.
Welcome back, Dr. Lee.
And again, do these
you
open?
have 5 new messages.
They open. No, they don't open. She is gonna get up though. Oh yeah, we read these in the Claire, so I'm not gonna make you read them again. Okay, I don't think there's any zombies in here. Just, you know,
freezer open.
just your regular dead guys.
Cooling sequence in progress.
You can actually skip that cutscene, but I just think it's kind of neat.
Cooling complete.
Oh, I think he can get up. I'm just gonna ignore him. Did I get everything in here? It seems like I didn't get everything in here, so I'm gonna check, see if I can get everything in here. No tea for me, man. Okay, maybe it's saying I've missed an item because I didn't pick up the trophy. I'm just gonna test that hypothesis by picking it up and throwing it out, I guess. Cause like, I don't know. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not gonna be here again. I'm just gonna run by her. I know she's gonna get up, but like, I just don't want to deal with it. Alright, I'm just gonna pick it up and throw it out. Yeah, that was it. Okay, I can deal with that. Now this time, immediate left. So where is the guy? Alright, that's a zombie on my right. Why yes, I am greedy and don't want to use my herb. Why do you ask? Like, I know a bunch of you... I mean, I know Sean's the only one in here currently, but for anyone who watches the VOD when it goes up, I just know you're probably screaming for me, just use a healing item. But I really, really want to save it. I don't think I'll save. It's gonna autosave for me in here anyways. I think I have to cut through here to use this. Actually, in case any of these dudes have respawned, which I think they have. Gonna be one hiding in here? No. Okay, yeah, there's a little autosave feature.
Dispensing solution now.
I still think it would have been funny instead of like him having to go through all of that to get a. Oh, here we go. See, now I'm kind of glad that I held out, because I know Mr. X is gonna jump through like the fucking Kool-Aid Man in a minute, so I'm gonna use that as a defense thing now. So now I'm glad I waited. So for all of you who were screaming, this is why. This is why I wait. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I think it'd be funny if instead of going through all that trouble to get like a dissolving agent for the plants, if Leon just like got a big old stick and just started poking the guy until he fell. Alright. I can actually fucking hear Mr. X about to jump through like the fucking Kool-Aid Man, so I'm gonna take this now. Well, that sucked. I'm gonna miss that second knife, but at least I have a third in the item box. See, now I don't feel as stupid for hoarding all of those items. Oh yeah, I don't think I read this with the purple thing last game. I know he's on his way, but he can't get me when I'm looking through my inbox. Mr. X is actually pretty cool that way, you know, he'll let me check my emails before he pummels me into the next entry. So if you guys need a pause or whatever to read all this, you can. I'm just gonna give you a little window to do so. I'm not gonna lie, it actually feels kind of weird to be at normal health again. But hey, at least now I'm not going into the G fight on danger health, and I actually have a plethora of healing items at my disposal in the chest now. So all's well that ends well.
Hopefully the G sample's up here.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna make you guys watch that again. You watched it in the Claire one. Or if you haven't, go back and watch the Claire one. Hit the subscribe button. You don't have to, I don't really care. It's just so nice. It's so fun. I get far too much enjoyment out of it for my own good. Alright, there are items in this room though, yeah? Like there's a flashbang in here at the very least, unless I'm getting it mixed up with Nest in RE3. I'll mix that, thank you very much. Might just give me some quick defense against G. Yeah, that's all the items in here. Would have preferred a red, but schwatevs. Alright, I'm gonna hang on to that in case there's another white gunpowder in the main lab. Anything on this walkway here? No. Because then I could just make more mag ammo and then go completely ham on the guy, you know? Alright, the G sample is over there, but I'm just gonna check in here real quick. Gunpowder large. Gunpowder white. And a red herb. Fan-fucking-tastic. Leon's in way better shape than Claire was when we did this last. Okay. I just gotta remind myself to actually go through my item box for all the shit that I'm gonna need for that fight. With luck, I might not even have to make a break for that first aid spray.
Huh. That was easy. All right.
See, Leon,
Back
you've
to
doomed
Ada.
yourself. You've actually just jinxed it actively. Actually, you jinxed the shit out of it, Leon. Okay. You know, I am gonna save here. If anything, so if I go into this without the Matilda, then I can just lay into him with the Matilda ammo that I've got hidden away. I'm gonna take 2 of these. Gonna mix them. Mag. Yeah, but what I mean is, what I meant is, like, you know, the gunpowder that I have hidden. I will take the combat knife because combat knife in this is broken as fuck. Like, it's on PC it's even more OP. I'm not even joking. Not even close to joking. And because it makes me feel better, actually I keep all the ammo on this shelf. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Defense items down here. Gunpowder away. Yeah, actually healing items down here. Yes, I'm stalling. Okay. Okay.
Sequence will begin when lockdown is complete. Attention, unauthorized removal of a level 4 virus detected. Facility
Alright, I'm gonna lead with the shotgun.
self-destruct sequence will begin when lockdown is complete.
Now, I might be ending the stream if I die a bunch here. Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Move! He's mine! This has to end.
What the hell's going on?
Sorry, William. You left me no choice.
You called this thing William. Why?
It shouldn't have been like this. It's Umbrella's fault, this whole mess.
You're Umbrella too. You're telling me you weren't involved in this?
Yes. But we never meant for this to happen.
Then tell me everything. Right from the start.
You don't get away that easily.
Good God, William. What have you done?
So you made this monster.
We made the G-Virus, but we never intended
You can
this
spin it any way you want. You're still responsible. What the hell? Oh, shit. What are you doing?
We can't let him get away!
Alright, we end this here.
Class A breach detected. Last entry until target is neutralized.
Ooh, bad move. Grenade's already equipped, good. heal, heal, heal. Because like, if I can get this in one go, I would like to. I would very much like to. Shit. That was my own fault. Should've ran. Got greedy. Okay. Fucked up. Fucked up. Majorly fucked up. Did that just put me in danger again? I really hope it didn't. First aid, first aid, first aid, first aid. Shit. That is why I saved the Magnum Rats. That is why I saved the goddamn Lightning Hawk bullets.
Target has been neutralized.
Ah, I feel good about that.
Quarantine.
Feel really good about that.
Attention. Unauthorized
Fuck that guy.
Facility lockdown initiated. Self-destruct sequence.
Did I waste a bunch of healing items? Yes. But did I not just make the point in saying that I really wanted to save those healing items? Also yes. And I get a grenade back for my trouble.
Service lift is now operational. Facility lockdown initiated. Self-destruct sequence.
Like, I'm not even in danger health. Yeah, I'm only in caution health. And more Magrans. Spend some, save some. And now I have, like, a shit ton of handgun bullets for the way out. All out of shotties, but you know what? That isn't a huge problem for me right now. Not a huge problem, it's a minimal problem. Like, it is still a problem that I will deal with later, but yeah, there's still more items in here. Or at least there's probably, like, an item. Maybe some shotgun shells, that'd be nice. But, you know, beggars ain't gonna be choosers. Okay, yeah, I'll accept a flashbang. I think Mr. X hates those, so, because I'm gonna need to fight him.
Jesus. That looks bad.
No shit, Leon.
Feels worse. Believe me.
Talk about what you said. I don't know how much I believe.
Just tell me you'll destroy that G sample.
No, it's evidence. It's going to the FBI.
You trust that bitch?
What's that supposed to mean?
She's not FBI. She's a mercenary. She's gonna sell it. The G-Virus is gonna go to the highest bidder.
bullshit.
I hope you're right. But if the G-Virus gets into the wrong hands...
Okie. That's that dealt with, but that sequence for the B scenario, it does annoy me. I'll explain why maybe after the credits. Remind me. Now, is there anything that magically spawned in here while I was fighting? No. Okay. It pays to check. Sometimes games do that. Games be like that.
Attention. Self-destruct sequence.
I was just thinking about you.
That makes two of us. I was getting worried.
No, we make a good team. I gotta ask you something.
Way's clear. Please, tell me you got it.
Oh, I got it.
Let me verify the G sample and we get the hell out of here.
Before we do that, I ran into Annette. She claims you're not FBI.
Oh, Leon. Why couldn't you just hand over the sample?
As I realized, as much as I wanted to trust you, I didn't.
I really hoped it wouldn't end up like this.
So that's all this was. I was just some pawn to you?
Look, I'm just doing my job.
And I'm doing mine, so drop that damn gun!
I don't want to hurt you.
And you shoot me. But I don't think you can.
No one gets that sample now.
Hold on. I think I can...
Forget it.
Shut up, I've got you.
It's not worth it.
Don't do this.
Take care of yourself, Leon.
No!
I think that scene was like a defining moment in what turns Leon from the guy that he is in like RE2 to the guy that he is in RE4, where he doesn't really trust anyone and he's kind of a bit more confident in himself, a lot more smug, you know? It was definitely, like, in my opinion, a defining moment in what makes him a little bit more calloused. That and what happens to him in the desert, which I'll explain maybe when I finish the game. I might actually even end up finishing this tonight, who knows. But yes, Sean, oh man, I wouldn't even be in a position to let go. I think I'd be in the, oh, I was just thinking about you part, and I'd pull out a gun and just fucking shoot her. It's like, oh, have you got the sample? Yeah, I got it right here. It's a lead sample. Like, it wouldn't even get to that stage, my man. I will take that, but I will not use it.
9 minutes until detonation.
What's that? Claire!
Leon? You're down here too!
Yeah, but the whole place is coming down. Listen to me. You need to get out. Fast.
Yeah. There's a way out. We can make it. Where are you now?
Claire, are you still there?
Leon? Hey, Leon, you're breaking up.
Forget about me. Just get out of here. Damn it.
Yes. This right here is my favorite piece of soundtrack in the whole game. Like, I actually use it on my runs, and when I, you know, just work out in general, it really gets the blood pumping first of all, but, like, just a really good track. They use it again in the hunk mode. Alright, Mr. X is about to pop out right about now. I will take it. But yeah, like in the hunk minigame where you have to escape the RPD from the sewers, they use the same soundtrack, and I'm just like, oh, yes.
Is this a fucking joke? Gotta keep going.
Now, in my Claire playthrough, you might remember me saying at one part, when Claire's like going across to the train, like to that little walkway, I leaned down and went, "Hi, Leon." This is why, because it's this chasm Claire runs across here. Put everything in here. Okay. I'm gonna put the shotgun away, because I need to make space for something that Ada drops in a few minutes. Is there anything else that I can put away between here and now? Because I think I might actually leave some of these healing items for what comes after the X fight. What I might do is... Actually, you know what? No, fuck it. I'm just gonna go for it.
To evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform.
Also, let it be known, I'm not good at this fight. We might be here a while. I might actually end up starting up the stream next time with this and then go into another game. Wish me luck, I guess. Ow, that hurt.
Detonation.
Hurt me a lot, actually. Got greedy. Got greedy.
What is it with this thing?
Shit.
Detonation.
Okay, what have I got? Oh, that's a one-hit kill. Shit. Yeah, that's that. I always forget about his charge attack, it kills you in one go. Alright, I'm gonna try that again. I feel better about this one. I don't think I need to use as many Lightning Hawk rounds as I did. Okay. It auto-saved right before that, so... I mean, I could just press continue, but I want to see if I can go back to the item box, maybe even just mix up some Matilda rounds in case I get really dicey. Unless it auto-saved me in the middle of the fight, in which case, shit, I guess. Oh no, it didn't. The game took pity.
To the bottom level train.
God, I'm so freaking glad that the game doesn't let the timer go down while you're in here. I mean, granted, the game always gives you like more than enough time, but still, it's something, all right. Okay. I think I'm gonna equip that flash grenade and throw it at his feet and see if it does anything, because I haven't actually done that for this at all. Do I have any other gunpowder large? No. Oh wait, no, I do. I'm just gonna put this back for the time being, real quick. And this too, just momentarily while I mix everything. Okay. I'm gonna keep the knives just as last minute backup. Okay. I like to think we're in decent shape, my guys.
Self-destruct 7 minutes until detonation.
Gonna see if I can do it. I think I can. I feel good about it. I'm gonna skip this. We've seen it before. We're good. Shit. I didn't know he could do that. I thought he punched through it. Oh, okay. Alright, I just need to not get hit in the next couple of frames. No, not even. You just fucking betrayed me, screw you.
Have arrived at the bottom level detonation.
Can't believe I actually miss her.
I don't. I mean, she'll be back in RE4, but fuck me, right? Video game logic, Sean. Don't question it.
Leon?
We made it.
Just like I said we would.
Who's this?
This is Sherry.
Okay. Jesus.
What was that?
I don't know. I'll go. You take care of Sherry.
Okay. I might as well take this out. There's no other reason for me to keep it there at this stage. I nearly broke my one rule for this stream, taking out the fucking minigun. Do I have any herbs left? No? Cool? Cool? We good? We good? I think we're good. Okay, I'm gonna leave this equipped. Can I still equip it? No, can I? Yeah, I'm putting the Matilda away. I have no use for it currently. I'm not going to be getting any other handgun ammo of that caliber. So, yeah, a lot of people forget this. Ada gives you like 3 rockets. I wait, or how many rockets? Yeah, 4 rockets. I wasted 1 by accident. I wasted 1 by accident, and yeah, fuck it, it's not used to me. I wasted like 1 by accident just panicking because I thought Mr. X was just gonna hit me, but yeah, I didn't need it, so I'm just gonna use these 2 rockets on this guy, because a lot of people forget to use the rockets on him. They go, oh, I'll grab the lightning hawk, I'll grab this, I'll grab that, and you'd still be right, but why grab that when you can just do this?
You got a problem with
See, like that's probably taken down quite a number of his health. Because you can straight up just use the lightning hawk, and as Claire, you can actually use the minigun if you saved enough ammo for it.
You want more bullets? Be my guest. Come on! Want some more? Christ!
I don't think the fire's actually doing anything. I hope it's doing something. Yeah, he's dead. That's kind of neat. I've actually never seen that death animation before. Graham literally just died. Ooh, this death animation's cool. Also, Sean, you're being far too generous. If I saw a kid and I was introduced to a kid, I'd probably just like, excuse me. Okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna finish him off with this and use like the anti-tank rocket on his eye. I'm gonna lead with this, and I mightn't even use that, to be perfectly honest with you. I will shortcut it to the I will shortcut it to where the flamethrower should be. I don't know why I'm doing that. I actually have enough of everything else. I'm just combining this to feel good about myself. Even though I don't have the Matilda in my inventory. I can put the Matilda in my inventory. I mean, it couldn't hurt. I'll shortcut this to where the flamethrower is, and if I'm in dire need of it, I will use it. Simple as. Did I grab the stuff from the corner? Yes, I did, because it was the gunpowder I just used. Yeah, I'll lead with this.
So, are you guys like boyfriend and girlfriend?
No, we're just... Oh, we actually just met last night.
Yeah. That would have been one hell of a first date, though.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Look! He might be able to give us a ride.
What if it's not just the city?
Get Sherry out of here.
Come on.
Hey, that was Live Another Day by the great.
He was friendly.
So, is it over?
I don't know. But if it's not, we'll stop it. Whatever it takes.
Yeah, you damn right we will.
As long as we stick together, we'll be fine. Come on.
Hey, you guys can adopt me.
Adopt you?
We can get a puppy.
Puppy?
And a parrot.
Parrot?
I always wanted pets, but my mom said they're too messy.
Next up on this boring Wednesday is a song to get your blood pumping.
Such a good way to wrap up the game, like, in both versions of it, like in the 90s version and this one. Although it's kind of messed up, I don't know if this is still canon or not, but in one of the epilogues seen in like the end of in like the files at the end of the original RE3, it's established that Claire just like fucked off when they were in the middle of nowhere, and just kind of like, hey, Leon, here's this child I was basically minding for this entire game. I'm gonna go this way and look for my brother. Good luck. And apparently herself and Leon sort of get into an argument in the middle of the desert, or wasteland, or whatever you'd call that piece of area that they were at the end. But yeah, I really hope that eventually gets elaborated on, because it never really was. Oh, and the thing that I said that I'd talk about, that section with the G fight in the actual lab when you're getting the sample for the B scenario, it just, I think a lot of players will agree, it just didn't add up. Like, Annette is just kind of there for both scenarios despite getting the absolute shit kicked out of it. I know it's Resident Evil, so it's like, you know, suspension of disbelief and all that sort of stuff, but I think it would have been far cooler if, it just would have been, like, far cooler if, like, you're in the B scenario and you're walking through and there's just, like, a dead fucking monster there and you're just like, whoa, what the hell happened here? Especially for, you know, Claire B, Leon A, you know, that, to me that's still the canon version of the game. I wish that, like, a lot of your actions from story A would be seen in B, the way in the original game, if you picked up a hip pouch or a shotgun, it just wouldn't be there for the second player in story B, you know? Alrighty, I'm gonna skip the rest of the credits. I normally kind of, you know, I would let it go to the end, but, like, game credits are long, man. This is a stream, not a Let's Play. I mean, it is a Let's Play, but at the same time, you know. I kind of want to talk about it, and I kind of couldn't really talk about it too much over the Kick It soundtrack, which I really wanted to listen to. I'll take a B rank. But there's some stuff that I kind of wanted to talk about, but I'm not gonna lie, I just kind of wanted to listen to the music. I quite like that track as well. The soundtrack for this game was amazing, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like overall the A and B scenarios just didn't really interact with each other, apart from like a phone call here and a letter there, or a note left around somewhere, you know. Where in the original, like in the 90s, there was just like so much to pick apart. Like the consistency was a lot better with the timeline, you know? And that whole business with like Claire and Leon in like the wasteland at the end, I feel like even though the players after going through all that would have preferred obviously a high note to end on, I feel like it would have been a really cool throwback to the epilogues from the original Resident Evil Nemesis, where if we'd actually seen Claire and Leon have that argument where like Sherry is then just kind of left with Leon in the middle of fucking nowhere, you know? Like I don't know, man. I just think it would have been way cooler to see that kind of pan out, you know? Because like, let's be real, like the original, like the new Resident Evil 3, I do love that game for all its flaws, and it does have flaws. It's still a very good game. I still love it to pieces. I still replay it often. Hell, I only replayed it recently on my PC. But like, I don't know, there was just way more going on in the original RE Nemesis. First of all, like, Nemesis himself was a lot tougher, and it felt like you had to go through a crucible of sorts to actually defeat him, where when you've played the new RE3 enough times, you find yourself kind of getting a lot more used to the actual fights. I mean, obviously that's a thing in any game. You get used to any boss battle when you play them long enough. But, like, I don't know, there was just kind of a certain charm, I guess, lacking in the remake version compared to the original. And there was just more unlock stuff as well. If there was like loads more files you could unlock, and again there was like the epilogues. You found out what happened to Barry. You'd find, like, from RE1. You'd find out that he like wasn't going to get, you know, sent away for treason, but he was going to be under close watch by the government. You find out that Leon gets coerced to work for the government, which you later find out in way later games to be the DSO. Like, the government agency that he's working for isn't named in RE4, at least not to my recollection. But in Resident Evil 6, like, you can see in, you know, the bullpen and stuff like that, it says DSO. And I think DSO is on a badge or something that Helena is wearing, as opposed to something that Leon is wearing. But yeah, but getting into a little why I believe in both cases of the game, Claire B and Leon A to be canon, as opposed to the other way around, is because, I mean, in one way it's like, yeah, Leon doesn't get that conversation with Marvin, but, like, I almost feel like it's more telling of Leon's character to do the thing he thinks is the right thing, regardless of Marvin, because that's kind of just who he is. Kai, for instance, from Ink Ribbon, by the way, go subscribe to Ink Ribbon. He is very cool. Kai Morgan. You can find him on Instagram or OnlyFans as well if you're into that too. Gotta make that money, you know? very, very nice guy, very cool. He made the point that Leon's the kind of person who would just kind of want to save everyone that he can, you know? And him kind of having that in him the whole time as a person without, without the conversation with Marvin, I think it kind of packs a little more and is, like I said, more telling of Leon's character and his judgment of character and why he was probably led along a lot easier by Ada, I guess, you know? But yeah, and Claire, for instance, she already has her character moment of taking care of Sherry for like most of the game. Claire, Claire's conversation with Marvin, I think, is a lot more personal to Claire's story because she's looking for Chris. And Marvin's like, oh, you're really Chris's sister? You get that, like, back and forth of Marvin actually knowing Chris because they work in the same fucking precinct, you know? There's just... I don't know, man. Like, there's just a lot going on with it. With Claire A as opposed to Claire B. Claire B just feels like you're just thrown in the deep end, here's a bunch of shit to do, and then you're done. With Leon, it's kind of like he puts on his blues, he decides to put on that uniform, because in Leon A, it feels more circumstantial. It's kind of like, oh, well, I just bumped into Marvin, so I guess I should put this on. You know, I'm gonna be a cop for the next... for like the foreseeable night, because as far as I'm concerned, this shit's gonna be dealt with. The military's gonna roll in, and I can help Marvin, and Marvin can help me. We can help each other board up the station and get people to safety where appropriate. You know, it's that you get that whole situation of like, well, I guess this is a thing that I can do now that there's another cop in the building. But in Leon B, he sees a set of blues, and he's like, this is who I am, I'm putting this on, this is my uniform, this is what I want to do. You know, and it kind of leans into his naive nature from RE2, which he does have, you know. Leon didn't become the badass that he is in Resident Evil 4 overnight. This one night in Raccoon City is what molds him into that person. Like, in Resident Evil 2, you're aiming the gun, especially at the start of the game, like, you're aiming the gun, and he's like, oh, you can do this, you can do this. He's, like, building himself up to do things, you know? And then in Resident Evil 4, he's, like, he's a cocky little shit, you know? He's like, I'm the dude who survived Raccoon City, I can do anything. But then with Claire, you have that moment for her of telling that she's a good person when she comes across Sherry. She's a kid in need, and she's like, yeah, I'm helping this kid. Even though she doesn't necessarily want to, at least I'm going by what Stephanie Panisello, who played Claire, said when she was doing the Let's Play with Nicole Tompkins, who played Jill in RE3. Those two are apparently really good friends, and they actually did a stream together where Nicole played all of Claire's scenario with Stephanie Panisello game all the way through, and also Nick Apostolides, I really hope I didn't butcher his name, who played Leon. Nicole actually did a playthrough with him too. I recommend watching both if you have the free time, or even if you don't necessarily want to watch the game. It's kind of neat to just listen to them riff if you just kind of want to sit back and draw or like do other things and just kind of have it on in the background while you're just doing shit that you need to do, like, you know, folding your clothes, like doing your laundry, just washing up dishes or whatever. Or even if you just kind of want to just like set the device aside and just, I don't know, if I can lay back and just look at the fucking ceiling and chill for the next couple of hours. It's really, really cool to kind of listen to them talk through the process, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Stephanie Panisello said that in, I mentioned this in the last part, or at least in the last playthrough as Claire. I said this before, but I'm just kind of reiterating it now that I'm kind of doing a wrap-up of the game to talk about it, because frankly I'm not tired yet. This is normally where I shut off and go to bed, or try to. She said that during that scene when Sherry's like, will you help me find my mom? she was directed to kind of act like, oh, I don't actually really want to help you, but it's the right thing to do, so I probably should. Like, with that in mind, Claire had like no idea that this circle of events would just fucking snowball into what it became of like Sherry getting kidnapped by Irons and then having to go down to Nest to like, you know, heal her of the G virus, you know. So that is, I feel like that's exemplified in Claire A, because she goes into that station and finds Marvin with the intention of finding out shit about her brother, and Marvin's like, yeah, cool, Elliot said that there's a way out of the building, you can go through here, there's like a secret passage, like underneath this statue, that's like a thing that you can do. And she's like, yeah, awesome, I got what I needed, I know Chris is safe, so I'm gonna get the hell out of here, thanks Marvin, I'm gonna get out of the city, I'm gonna go back the way I came, maybe try and find my bike, maybe just like go home to Connecticut, I think is where they're from originally. Then again, that might be speculation, I don't know where I'm getting that information from, but anyways, because like, there's that line saying that like she's not actually from Raccoon City, neither is Chris, like they're from somewhere else, Chris just happens to work in Raccoon City, because apparently he got the job for like with Stars, with Barry, because they were both in the Air Force. Chris is actually a pilot, apparently. I don't know if that's still canon, but I'm gonna say it is, because pilots are cool and Chris is cool. A lot of people say Chris is boring, he's not boring, you're boring. But anyways, yeah, like Claire literally could have just went, I'm really sorry kid, I'm trying to get out of the city, I'm gonna go. She could have been a selfish, like, person, and she would have been, like, in my opinion, she would have been in her right to be selfish, not just because I don't like kids, but because, like, at the end of the day, when you're in that situation, it is fight or flight, you can just go, listen kid, I've actually got shit to do, like, I'm out, I'm going in a different direction, I gotta go, okay? But Claire had that moment of, she thought about her situation of trying to find Chris, and she went, okay, yeah, no, I'll help you. Because that's just the kind of person she is. She might have the selfish thought, and then think to herself, no, this isn't who I am, I'm gonna help this kid. This kid needs help, she's lost, she's on her own, in the middle of a city that could actually kill her. And I feel like that just works better with doing Claire as the A scenario. Like, some people have speculated, oh yeah, no, Leon A is actually more canon because, well, the police officer has to go to the station first, am I right? And you know what, I don't think there's necessarily a wrong answer, I'm just saying that this is what I believe to be the right answer. I think it was confirmed in the original RE2 that Claire A was also the canon scenario, but there's a whole different bunch of like things to pick apart from there. And I actually highly recommend that you watch the original RE2 as well if you don't have access to it or a PS1 or an emulator or anything. Because first of all, it's just a very, very fun game. Very different to this. I mean, obviously there's a lot of similarities. The soundtrack, oh my god, is still so cool for the 90s, for like a 90s video game. It's just so nice. It's just very, very well put together. But then there's also, I'm just trying to think. Yeah, Gab Smolders, for instance. GG Gab, I think, is what her channel is. I don't know if she changed that or not recently. I think she did. I think she mentioned on Instagram. She has played, I think, all of the canon Resident Evil games, apart from, like, 7. I think she stopped her playthrough of 7, or she didn't post it, I'm not too sure. But watch her playthrough of the original Resident Evil 2. Actually, just like watch like the rest of her Resident Evil stuff, because honestly, it's really good. Especially when you watch the early versions, because you get to see her playing through a Resident Evil game for the first time. Because you actually get to see her playing Resident Evil for the first time and getting super into it as she goes along. It's just really nice to see, you know, because Resident Evil has a huge fan base who are, for the most part, non-toxic and very, very close. Just don't go to Twitter. But I think most Resident Evil fans who aren't toxic shitheads can honestly say that seeing someone's first reaction to a Resident Evil game and seeing it affect them positively is a very, very fun thing to do. It's why I recommend these games to anyone. They're very, very fun to just kind of sink into. It makes you think, and you know what, I'm not going to shame you for looking at a walkthrough or a guide either. Like, the internet exists for a reason. You can get all that information. I personally would recommend playing through it without the guide, because honestly, when you figure out those puzzle answers yourself for the first time, you just feel so... It almost feels better than fighting a really difficult boss and winning after so many attempts and so many deaths. You're like, I figured it out! Oh my god, I figured it out, you know? Actually, there's so much of that in the Resident Evil 1 HD remake as well, and Director's Cut as well. I mean, you know, the original Resident Evil 1, but I'm getting ahead of myself. But to anyone who ends up watching this in the VOD, or Sean, if you're tuning in now and you haven't played the originals, if you find a way to play the originals or just even watch the originals, or like, oh my god, I can't recommend them enough. They're very, very good games. Like, like Resident Evil straight up is my favorite game franchise of all time. They've gotten me through a lot of hardships, and Leon specifically, which I guess is kind of why I wanted to end this set of Resident Evil streams with Leon, I guess, before I go back to Resident Evil 7 and finishing off that boss battle with Lucas. And I might go straight into the Joe Baker DLC as well for funsies. But yeah, it's like Leon is such a comfort character for me. Like, Resident Evil 4 would have gotten me through a lot more than any other Resident Evil game, and like Leon specifically has gotten me through a lot, because, like, especially in Resident Evil 4, because that's the kind of confidence, I guess, I wanted to have when I was older, you know? Because, like, I was an awkward teen. Hell, I'm an awkward adult, for fuck's sake, you know? Like, I'm very sporadically social. I have a level of sort of social energy, you know? But I feel like, you know, Leon, for all of his confidence, also kind of had that social struggle too, because, like, he doesn't really get close to people, which isn't necessarily the kind of person that I want to be. You know, I don't want to isolate myself from people, because that would be... I mean, I want to say horrible, but now thinking about it, I just don't really like a lot of people. But what I'm saying is, like, I guess I just don't want to isolate myself from my friends, specifically, you know? They are important to have. Like, if you're a lone wolf sort of person, that's fine. You live your life the way you want to, but where I'm going with the whole Leon situation is specifically his level of confidence in Resident Evil 4 onwards is just like, this guy is cool. This is the guy that I would like to see myself become similar to as an adult. And especially kind of after playing the original RE2 back when I was a kid, and then playing this kind of when it came out in 2019? Yeah, 2019. Shit, this game came out in 2019. Anyways, like, from playing this, kind of cemented my love for the character, because you get to see Leon, like I said, kind of building himself up. He's not a confident individual. He's like, he's still kind-hearted in a way that I probably wish I could be. I guess I'm just kind of a cynical human being, to be perfectly honest with you. I would like to not be, and maybe that's something I can work on, but that's kind of what the Resident Evil games are about. They're about kind of working on yourself, because when the game seems difficult, right, it's still doable. You can get through so much shit in that game. You can die over and over and over and over again, but every situation in that game is unfuckable, you know? you can totally unfuck yourself from any situation in those games, apart from Code Veronica, but I don't like to talk about my issues with Code Veronica. It's a beautiful game, it's a very, very good game. It's one of the best Resident Evil games that I'll probably never play again, until it gets remade, inevitably. But it's like, you spend the game getting used to the atmosphere, getting used to the horror, getting used to the difficulty and the difficulty range. And obviously, like, I'm not saying go into hardcore mode straight away. I'm not even saying going into normal mode straight away. If you have to go into a game on assisted or easy, that's up to you. You know, like, the developers put in easy mode for a reason. You know, some people just like to enjoy the game whatever way you like. But regardless of whether it's on easy mode or not, the puzzles are still going to be the same. You know, there's going to be a certain level of mind work, and you can work your way around those situations. You know, it teaches you patience. It actually, this game series has actually taught me a lot of patience it's given me a lot of patience for situations, just even with people. It's given me a lot of patience for stuff with, you know, my job in real life. All my jobs, actually. Where it's like there have been situations, for instance, in my old job I used to work in a theater, and there was a lot of like tasks that I had to do before a show got up, and it was what should be a very, very stressful job, but I 100% believe that these games taught me how to work under pressure, because for my old job, I had to memorize a lot of codes for a lot of different doors, because obviously, you know, the actors hang out in the green room, and crazy fans exist even in theater, my guys. Like, I have the stories that I could tell that I can't tell live. Like, oh my god, I won't get into those. The story, like, genuinely, the stories that I could tell you in private away from, you know, being live here, because, you know, there are forms that I have signed. It's crazy. But again, there's a certain level of codes that I had to memorize for each door, which is actually pretty easy. But then, you know, that kind of taught me my memory skills. That's why I remember a lot of codes, even in this game here, just from playing it a lot. And then, you know, I'd get to a certain area of the theater, and I'm kind of like, oh yeah, shit, I need to clean this area, but I can't get into that area until I go back to reception and get the key from this area. I need to bring the key back to that area, and I need to go down this stairwell to get to that area in the first place. Okay, cool. Because there are certain doors that don't open outward, but do open inward, and you have to kind of go in a circle. It's really weird. It's for, like, fire safety or whatever, because those doors, like, have to slam shut behind you. It's a safety measure. It kind of stops the fire. It contains the fire in the event of a fire, but that's neither here nor there. You know, and even then, you know, I've worked in a stadium as well, and like, these games have taught me a lot of patience just for dealing with really, really, really difficult people, because when you're in a boss battle that just keeps getting you down and keeps knocking you down and keeps just fucking killing you, and you have to do this shit over and over and over, and in the original game, like, there's only a certain amount of saves you can use, because you have to collect the ink ribbons and all that sort of jazz, and, you know, it kind of increases not necessarily a rage, unless you're a ragey person, which, you know, fine, let that shit out, scream into a pillow, be Aaron Hansen, and, you know, just scream into a pillow when you need to. I'm not even taking the piss out of it. If it lets the fucking energy out, go for it. But yeah, like, it doesn't necessarily get you a major rage factor. It's like, it teaches you to go, take a deep breath, okay, I can do this again. Like, you know, you can even hear me in previous parts in the Claire campaign, where when I was going up against Birkin at the end, and I wasn't really getting mad, I was talking myself up. I was like, yeah, you know, I think I can do this. And then, you know, I stopped, I took a break, and I went back the next day, beat him. You know, you can go back into my other parts, and you can kind of, you can see that, and you can gauge that sort of level of trial and error, you know? Because you don't just, like, trial and error isn't just thing for a task that you need to do. Trial and error happens in every day of your life. You don't need to do a task perfectly the first time. But, like, much like a difficult task in real life, you can read the instructions and then do a thing. You can read a guide and do it that way too, if you want to enjoy certain things that way. But if you kind of want to learn something a little more intuitively, like, you know, you can just trial and error that shit until you get it right, and you might just find yourself you're built a little different as a person then later on. So that's what I would say to anyone kind of trying to dip their toes into Resident Evil. Like, I highly recommend the whole game series. If you can get your hands on as many as you can, go for it. Just stay away from Umbrella Corps. It's not even a Resident Evil game. It's fucking terrible. Operation Raccoon City is at least a fun game, especially when you have more than, like, if you have like a buddy to play it with, it's fantastic. Like, it's just total, it's just a lot of fun. But yeah, like, I've dealt with a lot of difficult people in a lot of different jobs, even, you know, the job that I still technically currently work for, just not now because of COVID. I hope I still have a job. I haven't been in contact with my boss, but I hope I have a job. Which I guess most of the country or most of the world is thinking right about now, for those who are still in lockdown. But I've dealt with loads and loads of difficult people even in, like, the job that I have now, and I put it down to this game and games like Silent Hill, where I've been presented with, like, a difficult scenario, and I had to deal with that scenario on instinct. You're in a difficult boss battle, and you're like, okay, shit, this guy's gonna hit me this way, so I gotta dodge out this way. When you apply that to real life, not necessarily in an actual fight, unless that works for you, you know, whatevs, but, like, if you come across, let's say you work in retail, and some fucking Karen is being a total bitch to you, playing these games will give you the ability to take a deep breath and just kind of deal with the shit and say to yourself, this is my job. When I go home, I get to go to sleep and forget about this. You know, like, it gives you that element of patience, you know? It gives you that element of centering yourself without being self-centered. You know, like, you can take a deep breath, and some Karen's like, I want to see your fucking manager, I want you fired, I want you this, I want you that. You can take a deep breath and give them an answer. Say, yeah, I'll get my manager, or okay, fine, whatever. Or even just, like, the ability to stay calm in the face of something difficult. Like, yeah, you know what, my manager's not here, I'm kind of in charge of myself today, actually. It's a small store, you know? So any problem that you have with me can be dealt with me directly, you know, just little teeny tiny things like that. I know I'm rambling, but honestly, this is just what these games kind of do, not do to you, but it's what these games can do for you, you know? It's like, they're very motivating, too, you know, because, especially in the case of Jill, I might have said this before in my Resident Evil playthrough, on that stream I did, which you can go back and watch as well if you'd like to, but if you don't want to, I'll just repeat myself here. Because again, like, the game is finished. Anyone who's not invested in this conversation's already checked out and gone on to something probably more fun. But I myself was on, like, antidepressants for quite a while. I found myself in a pretty shitty spot. I had a lot of stuff to deal with just internally. I had a lot of stuff to work on. I still have a lot of stuff to work on, but that's beside the point. I was finding it difficult to actually get into the routine of taking my medication, and I kept kind of forgetting to take it. And then the days where I was where I wasn't forgetting to take it, I was thinking to myself, why am I bothering to even take this? And then in Resident Evil 3 Remake, this is why I can never say illicitly, explicitly shitty things about the RE3 Remake. Because in Jill's apartment, when she wakes up at the start of the game, you see pill boxes all over her dresser. And she's been taking them. You know, some are empty, some are full. She's got her prescriptions backed up. She's obviously experienced a lot of shit from the first game in the mansion, the Spencer mansion. She's experienced being betrayed by a friend. She's experienced just a whole load of shit. She's been exposed to a really horrible world, and she needed help. She's obviously been prescribed these meds because she's seeing a therapist. She has gone to a doctor saying, listen, I can't sleep at night, I'm having nightmares. I've got a lot of shit going on, I need this treated. Will you, as my doctor, treat me, you know? So it's kind of one of those situations where I mean, I know it's a fictional game, I know it's a fictional story, but I looked at it in a way that really helped me, where if Jill fucking Valentine can get up, take her meds, and go fight, you know, an entire armada of fucking zombies and a weird tyrant that she's never seen before in her life, and still come out at the end of the day on top, like the badass woman she is, then I, of all people, a simple, just a dude, can simply wake up in the morning, take my medication, and go about my day. And I was still on antidepressants at the start of lockdown last March, and that game specifically got me through quite a lot of what I was going through at the start of that lockdown, because I had issues not even regarding COVID-19 and the pandemic and the lockdown and the isolation. I was going through a lot of stuff that didn't even have anything to do with those things, but that game kind of opened my eyes to, yeah, if she can do all this, I can wake up tomorrow morning and take my meds and fucking do something about it, you know? So, for anyone who's kind of hesitant to play these games because you're turned off by the difficulty factor, give it a try. You might end up seeing something in it. And, you know, while I'm kind of on the topic of mental health before I sign off, it's like, I was actually watching a show recently, I don't know if you guys are into any of the comic booky superhero shows, but a new Superman show just dropped last week, Superman and Lois Lane. Lois says to Clark at one point that something to the effect of, when you're dreaming of your ideal life, you never dream of the problems, but every life has them, you know? And even just when I was watching that, you know, last Tuesday night, or Wednesday morning actually, now that I think about it, when I was watching that Wednesday morning, I was kind of like, yeah, shit, like, obviously I have all these dreams and all these ideas and all these ambitions, but ultimately there are going to be problems. There's going to be problems getting there. You're climbing a hill, you know, you're climbing a mountain. You think you've reached the peak and then there's more to climb, because you don't actually think of the problems that you're going to encounter along the way, because you're just so focused on, here are all the good things that I want, here are all the good things that can happen, here are all the good things that I can make happen. You can still make those things happen, but you don't dream of the problems, but you're still going to have them. But that kind of made me think, yeah, I'm going to have those problems, but hopefully I can be equipped to deal with those problems. And these games really, really pushed me to deal with those problems, you know? Especially RE4, like, when I first played it, that was a very hard game. I can play it with my eyes closed now, and I think to myself, like the teenager who was playing Resident Evil 4, and having difficulty just getting by simple enemies, or like the Phase 2 Las Plagas, when, you know, like their head explodes and like the fucking Lovecraftian fucking monster pops out of their neck to kill you. I was having trouble with those guys, and now if I go into those games again, I've streamed this before, twice even, probably. When I play those games before, you can actually see, you know, I'm actually even just cleaning house just with the chainsaw guys. I'm cleaning house with like the El Gigante boss battles, and, you know, the Chief Mendez with the glass eye boss battle, and, you know, even just Sadler at the end. You know, like, these are boss battles that I had an infinite number of problems with in the past, and now I look at even just that stream that I did like sometime quite a while ago, and I think to myself, like, man, I used to have a problem with these guys, and now I'm cleaning house. You can apply that mentality to shit that you do in your daily life. And with that, I'm gonna end the stream there. Anyone who is in any way feeling hesitant about playing these games, just try it. if not these, then something else. You know, there are other games out there that have probably gotten you guys through a lot for the same reasons. I don't know, like God of War, Devil May Cry. I'm trying to think of even kind of more difficult games like Dark Souls, I guess, Bloodborne, all those sort of things. Like, those games can throw you hardships that you can take on board in real life. You can either choose to carry that anger and negativity with you in your daily life, or you can step back, take a deep breath, and not take it with you to bed when you sleep, and you can approach it the next day, you know? So with that said, I'm gonna sign off. Next time you see me here, I will probably be finishing off the Chris DLC in Resident Evil 7, and jumping on into maybe the Joe Baker DLC, assuming I actually finish that fucking boss fight, because I don't want to just start up a stream just to do a boss fight. I was really tired the last time I did that stream. But anyways, my plan in the near future is to do the Chris DLC, the Joe Baker DLC, like the End of Zoe. And honestly, I don't know what game I'm going to do after that. I might actually take a break for a bit. Another one, because, you know, they're important, and this isn't my career, so, you know, fuck you. Alright, signing off, guys. Later.